Hope you are doing great. In this video, I will explain LeetCode problem number 567, permutation in a string. In this problem, you are given two strings and you have to check if the permutation of S1 is present in S2. For example, if you take this example of string 1 being ABC and S2 being this, you have to check if the permutation of ABC is present in S2. Or in simple terms, these three characters have to be continuously be present in S2. In this particular example, is a permutation of ABC present in S2? Yes. These three characters are continuously present. They may be in any different order, right? Because of permutation. Why? This will form all the orders. That is, permutation will form all the orders. So you have to just ensure that all these three characters are present continuously. So whatever is behind, you don't worry. Whatever is in front, you don't worry. But the three characters that you are considering now should have all the three characters that is present in ES1. Alright. So how do you do this? Let's get into the problem. For example, what do? We store all the characters that are in S1 in a hash map. That is, the count of A is 1, the count of B is also 1, the count of C is also 1. So now from the string 2, we pick 3 characters at a time, and we also check if the 3 characters that were there in the string 1 is present here. For example, if we take this and store the values of each, x has occurred one time, y has occurred 1, z has occurred one time. So do we have what we need? Do we have ABC here? No, right? So XYZ is not what we require. Next, let's go to ZYB. So this is what is happening. Is it what we required? No, right? Similarly, is it now what we require? That is ZBA. Is that what we require? Definitely not. So now we have ABC and here also we have ABC. Is this what we require? Exactly, right? The count of each of these characters is same here. So one more optimization that you can do is, instead of picking 3 characters at a time and changing all of these values, if you look closely here, what is happening? If you look, while I was entering the values, I was just deleting one of the values and I was changing the other value, right? If you look here, XYZ becomes YZB. That is, YZ remains the same, X gets deleted and B gets added. So what you can do is you can use a pointer here, and whatever is at this pointer, you can increase the value. That is, B increases and whatever is -3 gets decreased. In the second iteration also, if you look here, Y will get decreased and A will get added. So you can use the sliding window approach to use this. So further optimization that we can actually do is, instead of using a hash map, why not a hash map? Because it will take some time to add value to a hash map and to access values. So instead of using that, since in the problem it is given that all the characters will be in lower case, we can use this particular array of size 26 where each one will represent the alphabet letters. For example, this will just represent 0. This won't be there. This will just be zeros and ones in the array. This is what we have. That is the count of each letters. For example, in the first case, this will be 1, 1, 1. This is our first string. This will be our second string, and these values changes. For example, in the first case, we will remove X and we will add A. So that is what is happening. And what do? How do we compare that? We will compare all the 26 values at a time, and if all the 26 values match, even if there are zeros, it should match. If all the 26 matches, we have the answer. We will return true. So we will check for entire thing. If it is not true, if it doesn't match at any point, we will just return false in the end case. Okay. So now one more optimization that you can do. I have on purpose not implemented this. I want you guys to implement this, and if you have any doubts, please comment in the comment section so that I can provide the solution. What is the further optimization that you need? So if you are noticing here, at every point we are checking if these 3 characters are there in these 3 characters, right? But if you look here, what are we doing? One more additional thing. We already know that E character is matching, right? So why are you checking in the next step again if A is matching or not? So we will just keep the count of already matched characters, and at every step you either add to it or delete to it. For example, if you are adding x to it, right, so already matched characters count will decrease by 1, or in this case already matched characters count increase by 1. So that will be the further optimization that you can implement. Thank you for watching the video. Please do like and subscribe.